Welcome back, Attack. I'm Skylent, and today we're playing Titan Siege, which is a game that sounds really freaking cool. I mean, the name alone, right? It makes you think that maybe we're going to be running around, and instead of having a bunch of little tiny trash mobs, we're fighting giant monsters, open world roaming, and you have to go hunt them down, maybe fight for territory, siege other enemy castles, and of course, kill Titans, but... well, in the end, I don't think that's the case with this game. Anyways, let's just see what the game does offer, though. And so, we have a character customization that is incredibly bare bones, and as we can see from the graphics right now, it's actually pretty usual. Like, nothing really original. I like World of Warcraft, but then again, I guess technically higher fidelity than World of Warcraft. All in all, it doesn't look bad, it doesn't look good, it's whatever. So let's look at the classes. We got Warrior, we got Mages, we've got Priests, we have this like crazy opening that makes the game look all fantastic and explosive. Don't worry, the combat's not actually going to be like that. We have the Voodoo Elementalist, though. This is actually a pretty interesting class here, and this is the one that I played already. Supposedly, this is supposed to be sort of like a summoner, kind of necromancer type abilities. Well, it's a Voodoo Elementalist, but it takes a long time to get to the cool spells. Most MMOs are like that, though. And then we have the Assassin here. So actually, let's go ahead. I already played as the Voodoo Elementalist before. It was standstill combat, and you just clickety-clacked and killed things super easy. Let's go play the Assassin, because if there's any class that's supposed to be super mobile, it should be the Assassin. And you can choose between male and female. Let's go ahead and do female. There is class video. Probably click that. I don't want to bring up a web page, though. Okay, so we just get some simple selectors here. They're not horrible. They just exist. Let's actually go with this more serious face. Okay, hairstyles, just a couple hairstyles to select from. They look pretty decent though. Nothing too basic, but nothing too crazy ridiculous. We got some marks. Man, most tattoos are pretty, there's not that many, but most tattoos are kind of weird. Yeah, whatever, we'll do that. Rotate it around, I guess. It's cute. It actually like literally goes on the eyeball. Okay, eyeball tattoo, guys. All right, well, and select class, we're done to go. Here we go. Next character name is going to be Skymire. Create character. Character name too short. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that. Okay, so because you can only have up to 8 characters. I mean, you need up to 8 characters to actually make the name. So literally, I cannot use my name. I can't use Skylent. And you might think, well, maybe you should. Maybe it means first and last name. Skylent, sure, right? Use my first and last name, create character. No, you can't actually have spaces. You literally need a name that's up to 8 characters. So Skylent up to 8. I won't even. Wow, there's actually dude. What? I can't. There's like a 12 mark limit. Can I use? Oh my gosh. Sky the Assassin. Okay, create character. We should be good? Right. Okay, anyways, that's just one of many awkward facets to this title that we're gonna have. Here we go. The login screen here. Doesn't look so bad, right? Doesn't look so bad. Let's get into the game. Let's find out. As you can already tell, I'm pretty pessimistic about the title. I didn't have too much fun doing my first impression. But we are going to go live, and we're going to kind of we're just going to rant. We're just going to talk about this game, I guess. Okay, so, the long and cold winter spell. I didn't even get to read it. Oh, so you guys see this, like, circle thing here? I don't know what the crap this is, but this is in every single cutscene. There's just, like, this little circle. Oh! Also, weirdly enough, whenever I logged in the first time playing this game, I actually had somebody else's email in the username, so I don't know what's going on with that, but saw someone else's email. Maybe that's supposed to be like their support email or something. I don't know. Anyways, the cutscene is, let's see. I would rate it as like actually okay. Like, I mean, it's an MMO and it's using the in-game engine. I remember World of Warcraft's cutscenes weren't too fantastic. So, I mean, you can look at this. It's like, look at the horses, dude. It looks so comical. This is so silly looking. It's just not, it's not at all believable. So it's not like a super amazing cutscene. Like Guild Wars 2 has some really good cutscenes. WildStar as well. ArcAge had, well, they're pre-rendered in ArcAge, so ArcAge has some pretty cool cutscenes. Anyways, in-game engine cutscenes, they're okay. Some of them are they get a little bit worse though as time goes on. Trust me. Okay, so the UI is it's very action RPG-ish because the first iteration of this game was actually supposed to be an action RPG. So that's why we have this sort of like Diablo-style UI down here. But then it's kind of blended with the MMO UI, which, I don't know, it's okay. It's not the worst. You got this cool compass system, which I'm always a fan of. It's all right. We can auto-guide, so there is walking. The big problem with this, though, is that this is pretty much most of the game. So at least the beginning of the game. So we're just gonna auto talk to people, quest, click, auto, go. That's pretty much it, man. So we're just gonna be talking to people and just, I don't know, this guy's gonna tell us to kill this little training thing, which is usual. Complete, blah, 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 no voice acting, nothing extra fantastic here. Pretty, incredibly usual setup here. So for a game that was supposed to be an action RPG at the very start, I'm surprised at how lackluster the action in this game actually is. So you can see it's tab targeting. And let's try to use combat. Let's see, can we move and use combat? The answer is no. So even the melee assassin class is actually still a standstill class. Okay, so this is actually another point that I want to show you guys. So as you guys can see in the background here, the frame of this character is definitely like noticeably dropped. And you can see that here. And as we get further away, the frames go down more and more. And yet right here, this guy, he's running at 60 FPS, but the guy in the background's not. That's a trick that a lot of MMOs use. However, I wish that could be turned off. I really do. Now, I admit that a lot of MMOs have it in place during alphas and betas as they're trying to optimize things, so I'll give it that, but it's just something that I find very ugly, especially since I have an enthusiast grade PC build. Yeah, okay, so here's that circle thing. I don't know why that's there. It looks like it's actually missing from this cutscene. Oh yeah, this part was actually a really weird cutscene. So, this cutscene was a part of the game in the very beginning. This game had a totally different name, and I think a totally different goal before, but I do know that this scene was in the trailers of the game. I forget what it was called before, but this is basically a rebranding. Oh yeah, there. The camera actually went through a creature, and these are pre-done cutscenes, and that's like the first thing you see in that scene. So that's pretty weird that they would have a glitch like that. I'm just saying. But yeah, cutscenes are like B grade. Like, it's whatever. I mean, this looks kind of cool. It's like, oh, there's a big battle. Maybe we're gonna participate in the battle. Guys, we're not. We're not gonna participate in the battle. We do nothing with this. No, not at all. In fact, we just kind of go about our business. I mean, we're inside the castles, and we walk through all the enemies and blah 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 blah. Skip the animation. We're done here. It's pretty basic. Okay, hit accept, and then this is the part of the game where we just click. We just keep clicking the quests, and we just let the game sort of play itself. Now, the game isn't autoplay, it's not. But, yeah. Since a lot of the game is just running back and forth between quests, that's what you do. Now, I'm only complaining about this game because it's the way it's done, right? Like, Black Desert has auto-walking, but that's totally different in that kind of game. That's a sandbox PvP game. Walking between towns in an action game is really a big chore to just constantly hold W down, or it's annoying, right? Especially if you're going from town to town trading. In this game, since we're just moving back and forth between quests, like, it's not even that far. I just don't see why we would need auto walking. I don't know. It's just the kind of game that this is. It would feel more immersive if I didn't have auto pathing. It's just a thing, man. Just a thing. Anyway, so we're walking around and we got to kill some things now. Okay, so this is the part where we actually got to fight, and all we have is a single ability to fight with. Now, that's a big complaint I have. But then again, a lot of other games do that. A lot of MMOs. It is what it is. And look, we only had to kill 2 of those. The game is incredibly easy. Incredibly. Not like there's many mechanics to really take advantage of in the end. Okay, so accept the quest. Blur, blur, blur. Let's continue on. Oh yeah, we got to get the ammo thing here. So pick up the ammo. You got to click on it. I don't even know. Oh, yeah, we got to right click. It's pretty unintuitive. Okay, and then bring it to... There we go, just go there. Oh yeah, what's up with this? The text is all like discombobulated. What the fuck's going on, man? I mean, the game doesn't run bad though. Like, it does run well. It should for how it looks. So, I mean, I guess it'll probably run on... It doesn't look horrible. Like, look at my character. My character looks pretty nice. Pretty not bad. But the art style is very unoriginal. It's just how it is. Now, I'm being like kind of reviewy here. I'm being kind of critiquey, aren't I? That's probably because I'm not really having that much fun. Normally, when there's not much to just really gawk at, or, you know, if I'm not having fun, then I guess I'm going to kind of just start saying what's on my mind, and that's all that's on my mind. I like games where I'm speechless, where I'm basically yelling and screaming, and I'm just commenting on the gameplay versus commenting on the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I if I'm gonna review a game, I'll review a game. But this is a first impression where I just want to play, I want to have fun, give you my thoughts and opinions, yeah. But I don't want it to just be my harsh, scolding opinions. And that's kind of what's happening with this game. So I did give it a shot, though. I really did. I played it for a little bit, and there's nothing wrong with standstill combat. It's not my preferred playstyle, but there are games that do it much better. Man, a lot of older games did a lot better. You want really big, explosive spells. I mean, if you're going to stand still, make your spells huge and epic. Oh my gosh. But no, in this game, even though I played a spellcasting class, the spell effects weren't really that big and uproarious. Maybe later on, but then again, in pretty much any MMO, you're going to have big spells later on. So I don't know. Expected a little bit more, I guess. Oh yeah, but we do got booby physics, breh. Boobity 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 boo, bots and boobs. All right, cool. Anyways, so the character models don't look horrible. They don't. They look fine. They do look fine. Just feel like I would have liked more action in this kind of game. Now, as for features to the title, I don't really know what else happens end game. I really don't. I didn't do that much research on the end game, but I'm not going to get there anyways, and I don't want to really spoil that for myself sometimes. This pretty much just seems like a very standard MMORPG. I think a lot of comments would say that, yeah, it looks like a very usual Eastern game. Yeah, a lot of MMOs come from the East are incredibly copy-paste. Some of them literally copy-paste because apparently they have very lax copyright laws. So let's go pick up this guy, helped him up. We're only going to save one out of all those guys laying there, so yeah. There's a battle raging on. Nothing too special. I mean, a lot of MMOs do that, where you kind of just walk through a combat field. It's how it is. I know Guild Wars 2 starts like that too. It's just, Guild Wars 2 just feels so much better, man. It's just the engine that it's in, the physics of the game. And they have a shitty engine, let's be honest. It doesn't run that well. It's not that well optimized, but it's just good game design. Even though a lot of people have a lot of complaints with Guild Wars 2, as a free-to-play game, it's freaking amazing. It really is. Okay. So we got a little cutscene telling us to do things. We got to go get on this dragon that they commandeered. So let's go get on this dragon, and what's going to happen is we are going to get a... Oh, wow. So I just saw that the frame droppage thing that we were talking about earlier actually happens to your own character if your camera is far back enough. That's pretty freaking ridiculous. That doesn't look very good at all. Anyway, so we're going to get hit by one of these... Yep, one of these shells here. And we are going to wake up in a village. So we're done with this whole epic combat thing. We're not going to be thrown into the fray and learn any super duper new abilities. No, we're going to go and basically still be a plebeian. Now, after all this time, after 12 minutes, we still only have one ability. It is still a super basic ability. All right, and so we're on this little village here. We can see some of the different character models here. Pretty gorgeous, but yeah, everyone's going to pretty much look the same. There's not too many differences with the character customization. Yeah, which in this day and age, in this day and age, I mean, it's fine. It's whatever. It's whatever. I don't mean to be nitpicky. I shouldn't be nitpicky. I don't nitpick a lot of games. That's just my bias coming out. So we got this fast run thing. We're just running fast to... I don't know what's going on with this, but I don't know. On this area, we get like a little speed boost when we're going to the different areas. So, yeah. Okay, so it makes running in between these things super easy. Cutscene, I don't really care. There's a dragon with the... And again, you saw the cutscene and it had that stupid little circle thing. I don't know what's going on with that. Let's talk to this guy. What's going on? Let's do a quest. I mean, at least the quests are super AFK worthy. Like, you don't have to read or anything. Like, I mean, some people think that's a bonus, and whatever. For a game that's not very fun, I guess so. Submit very usual quests, very usual rewards. Nothing crazy. So let's go look at our abilities. We do have like a talent tree kind of thing going on. Let's actually, hold on, let's go. We accepted a quest from that board to go kill one of the monsters here. I think we actually have to go kill these. Now, actually, when I got to this point, I started having hope. I thought that this would be sort of like a Monster Hunter kind of thing, where we would go and fight these really cool mechanical bosses that have their own like attack types and like, you know, different phases, and basically like a boss in an action RPG. But that's not the case at all. You just literally AFK, press one button, and win. It's yep, pretty basic. I mean, I'll show you that. We got enough time to do that. Now, normally, I only do 15 minutes of fame, and normally in a game like this, I would not. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, the game is not fully translated BTW. So, yeah, there's that. Anyway, so we can choose a couple of different abilities here. We got Devil Spike. Sure, why not? Let's get Devil Spike and then hit confirm. But I don't know, there's not really too much choice, and it's not like we have like different trees of entirely like different talents to go from. So yeah, well, we have combat type and assassination type. I don't know. I guess it's fine enough. It's just not enough, man, to make up for Like other games that are standstill, like Final Fantasy XI had job mixing. Oh my goodness. Or they have like a lot more, like they have a combo system or something. They have something to redeem the fact that it stands still, but this game does not. So you'd expect a huge amount of customization or strategic and tactical combat, but you don't. Okay, so we got to do this, blah, blah, blah. It's available, and UI super small and awkward and kind of ugly over there. And yeah, okay, what is this? We got a compass thing. We got to go this way. Okay, let's go. Gotta go talk to this guy and do the thing, and then the basic of the basic. No. Guys, I do want to talk about one thing. Oh yeah, you can just clip through walls super easy, but the sky is actually really pretty. I don't know what it is, but the fact that it's like such a clean sky just makes me feel really good. A lot of games have like, it's like super cloudy and you can see like the freaking JPEG. Like it just like looks just so JPEG. What the crap? Look at this. That's kind of weird. A little glitchy. Anyways, the sky, I like the sky. That's just, it looks good. I don't know what it is, but it looks really clean, looks really good. I like that. I like that clean look. Can't say the same for everything else. Now, the graphics aren't ultra. There's really no customization whatsoever with the options. So yeah, if you want to tune down the aliasing, I think you might be able to increase the aliasing barely. But yeah, if you want to change around some of these settings, yeah, you don't really get that. Anyway, so let's do combat. Here's the combat, guys. Nothing, yeah, just stand still. Let's see, I'm literally, okay, yeah, you can't attack while moving. I killed that thing in like 2 hits, dude, what? Yeah, I mean, at least they die fast, but yeah. You can man, dude, there are standstill games that are literally more mobile than this. So like, you can attack, and even though you have to stand still for the attack, you can move directly afterwards. Like, seriously, there's like no mechanics in this game. So there's that. I still only have my one ability. Oh, you actually, unintuitive enough, you actually have to drag and drop the abilities you learn into the bar there. There we go. So now I can do my number 2. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, yay. Kill him faster, and you can pick up loots and stuff. Awesome. The old DPS counter there. I don't know. It's just one of those arcade Eastern MMOs that, all in all, I'm just not very excited about. So let's at least go fight the boss, guys. Come on, let's go do it. Let's go. I'm sorry to be so pessimistic. Now, I know a lot of you guys, as in like a whole 2 of you, actually enjoy games like this for some reason. And I'm sorry to say that I just don't agree. Wow, I'm this close, and the FPS actually dropped on that creature. Anyways, let's fight this creature. Now, this creature is supposed to be a group creature, so it might be a little bit more difficult, but oh my gosh, can you guys actually see the FPS drop? I'm literally right next to it, and it's still not running at a full 60 FPS right here. I mean, the game is running at 60 FPS, but the creature's animations is stuttered. Okay, let's go do some damages. I don't believe there's any skill shots whatsoever so far. Wow, the assassin's OP. Yeah, it took me much longer to kill as the voodoo witch doctor thing. Well, that's that. Pretty much, man. This is a Titan Siege. It's pretty basic, pretty... I don't know. I don't know if there's any features later on that might redeem the game, but I don't imagine if there is PvP that it's particularly exciting. I just don't see it. Even, man, there is even some top-down action RPGs that are more mechanical than this. So... it's a game that kind of probably looks good at like a first glance, but I'm not going to give it that. I'm not going to try to make it look good. These are first impressions, and I'm showing you that I'm not impressed. And hopefully you guys will see through the facade as well of the rebranding. And I guess that's it. Hey, at least the skybox looks good, right? Okay, thanks for watching, guys. I'm Skylink with Attack Gaming. Hopefully you don't skin me alive for being so harsh. I try not to be. I try to have fun with these things because I want you guys to have fun. And hopefully you guys understand that. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Welcome back, Attack. Today we're going to be talking about the top 10 free-to-play MMOs for this year, for 2015. And I think across all the genres for free-to-plays, we've seen so much innovation in MOBAs, in MMOs, in like card games. We've seen so many new things this past year, and hopefully, maybe, probably so, 2015 is going to be just as exciting. This is our